Okay, so it's been a while since I've done one of these things. There we go. Wait. Okay. Hey guys, and what? That's not it. Hey guys, and welcome to today's idiot video. Today, we have one First Amendment Frauditor who gets defeated by 2 security guards. So let's begin.
How you doing?
Sir, how you doing?
I'm just coming over to see if y'all were called because of me.
We absolutely were, sir.
What did I do wrong?
You went into a county building that you're not allowed to be in.
They buzzed the door open for me.
Okay, well, sir, they believe you were potentially with a company that may be dealing with this facility. This is a county facility, and
Yes, sir, public property.
as you just, well, once again, you just stated yourself that they buzzed you in, so therefore you did not have access, except for they thought you worked here.
So this story of stupidity begins when our First Amendment antagonist gains access to a restricted area because someone made a mistake, thought he was authorized personnel, and let him in. But when they realized their mistake, they asked him to leave. And that's when he became a problem and security had to be called.
Okay, so you've been asked to leave.
Are you asking me to leave now?
I'm asking you to leave.
Okay,
absolutely.
that's the first time anybody's asked me to leave.
Okay, well, I'm asking you to leave now.
Okay.
Oh, really? This is the first time anyone's asked you to leave? Alright, well I want you guys who are watching this video to remember that he just said this.
And your name, please?
I'm Lieutenant Baynard,
Lieutenant Baynard. And
Yes,
what's
sir.
your security company?
the Strategic Security Corporation.
Strategic,
Security Corporation.
tongue-tied. You know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Absolutely.
And can I get your names too?
Sure. I'm Captain Morris Hill.
Captain Morris Hill?
E-L.
Okay.
Hyphen E-L.
E.L. Okay.
Lieutenant Purdy.
Lieutenant Purdy. They sent
You give us a 10-3, please.
the big people out for me.
10-4,
So we just happen to be on. That's
Okay.
all it is. And we're just,
Yeah, I just come over to get a picture of your cars because I noticed they weren't police cars.
As with every First Amendment cave dweller, this guy's nothing more than a liar. As he was walking up, he literally told the officers that he was coming over to see if they were called because of him.
How you doing?
Sir, how you doing?
I'm just coming over to see if y'all were called because of me.
And now, he's saying he's coming over because he just wants a picture of their cars.
Yeah, I just come over to get a picture of your cars because I noticed they weren't police cars.
Lies! Lies!
They're absolutely not police
Yep.
cars. But, however, we do need you to leave the property. Right now, when you entered the building, that's second-degree trespass. You've been on the premises now. It's first degree. That's how the law works in the state of North Carolina. We'll just ask you to leave so that it doesn't cause any conflict. They don't want you here. They're uncomfortable with your presence. So you would just leave the premises. While you're here, we're not allowed to leave because we have to secure this. We do have jurisdiction here. If you remain on the premises, we're going to have to call CMPD. You may be arrested for second degree, maybe first degree. And Miss Steele stated, whether it's true or not, I'm not alleging anything. I'm just repeating what she said.
Okay, this is Mecklenburg County,
It absolutely is, sir.
public property.
Just because a building is owned by the government and operated by government employees does not give you the right to treat that building as your personal abode. And yes, government buildings can both be publicly accessible and still have restricted areas that are closed to the public.
It's not.
Taxpayer-funded property.
It's not at this time once you've been asked to leave.
What law did I break that I'm being asked to leave?
Second degree, first degree trespass.
So you're...
Wait a minute. As well as potential assault on a female, considering Miss Steele told me you tried to force your way past her into a corridor which only authorized personnel have access to.
She told you that?
She did.
Or, could you ask her to tell the CMPD that?
Would you like us to go ahead and call CMPD?
If you would like to, and she would like to tell them that and file a police report.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean,
I've got it on video. That would be a false police report. And that's a crime? That would be actually a crime.
If you
I have committed no crime yet.
Are you all right, bro? You're kind of shaking there.
I always shake. especially the right hand. The right hand's really bad.
Okay, but
I'm getting
telling
old,
you,
man.
If you attempted to force your way past her, that
I
is an
didn't.
issue.
I went in the hallway to get the plaques on the wall. She told me to leave and started pushing me out. I walked out as she was pushing me out.
Remember earlier when I told you to remember that one part of the video?
Are you asking me to leave now?
I'm asking you to leave.
Okay,
absolutely.
that's the first time anybody's asked me to leave.
Okay.
And now he's saying much earlier than that, the lady told him to leave the building.
I went in the hallway to get the plaques on the wall. She told me to leave and started pushing me out. I walked out as she was pushing me out.
You are the Prince of Lies.
It's on video.
Okay.
And I'm betting they've got video in there showing the same exact thing.
They probably do.
Yep. So if she tells that to CMPD, that's a crime.
It would be up to you to press that crime, sir.
And I would.
Okay.
Very seriously, I would press that crime.
So listen, you have options. You can either leave on your own accord, that's fine, and that's not a problem, or we'll call CMPD. I don't want to press this. If you want to press it, we can. But you're tying up 3 officers at this point to just basically get you to comply, or we'll call CMPD in reference to you. I mean, I even asked you, sir, is there something I can help you with? I mean, is there...
I just wanted pictures of the cars.
Of the what?
The cars. I want to get a picture of that badge on the side of the car.
Hold on. If you were there to take pictures of the cars, then explain to us again what exactly you were doing inside of the building.
That don't make no sense.
You see, when you lie all the time, it makes it really hard to keep your story logically consistent.
I got pictures of that badge, and there's a couple other badges. I just want the badge on the side of the car.
Do you have a fixation with badges?
No, I just get video footage. You never know when something's going to come up to be a story, and you're going to be able to sell it to the news and make a bunch of money. You never know.
And there's the real problem. He's trying to make a story that he can profit off of. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The day that this truly becomes a fight for the rights of the people is the day I stop making fun of these Neanderthals and join them. But until that day, I'm just gonna keep laughing at them and slapping them with my dinger.
That's your MO?
Somebody could come in here right now doing cartwheels naked, streaking. Yeah. In this day and age, it could happen. They got some crazy people out there.
You are the crazy people out there.
I'll tell you what.
Actually, when I was younger, people did that.
Okay, look, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. You're more than welcome. I hope your Zoom's pretty good.
Oh, your Zoom's pretty good.
If you'll leave the premises, as you're walking off, you're more than welcome to take a picture of the automobiles. It's public record.
But you're trespassing me from public property for committing no crime.
Once again, I've explained what the crime would be.
You said trespassing, but in order to be trespassed from public property, I have to commit a crime to be trespassed.
No, you don't. If you're in a grocery store that requires masks and you refuse to wear one, then they can refuse service to you and ask you to leave. If you choose not to leave, then they can have you trespassed without you actually breaking any laws.
Sir, this is not a part.
Civil rights.
Okay, so
That sign says customers. The public can come in here.
Do you have any service or dealings with the property or in the building?
Video footage for a possible story.
I think you mean you're getting footage until you get a story. Because that's all you fucktards do, is go stick a camera in some random person's face hoping for a reaction for your YouTube channel. But by all means, keep doing it, because I love making fun of you dickheads.
No, but do you have?
And now I've got a story. I've got a story now.
I mean, I'm sure that's exactly what you're trying to elicit here.
Nailed it.
But
I wasn't trying to elicit. I'd already left.
But you did. And
I already left.
Once you noticed that we were here,
I come over to get the car.
Okay, but once you noticed we were here, you returned. So I'm just going to say.
Because the cars.
The issue is you being on the property, sir.
They're not comfortable with your presence, therefore they can ask you to leave.
You're free to do any.
So then if I'm not comfortable with your presence, I can ask you to leave?
No, you cannot, because we have jurisdiction here.
But this is public property.
This is county property.
Yes, it's paid for by taxpayers. That makes it public property. It is not private property.
Listen.
Yeah, it's not private property, but it's also not a public sidewalk. They have rules and regulations about who, when, and why someone can enter their building. And if you choose to ignore those rules and regulations, well, they can and will trespass your ass.
This is not a debate. You're saying factual things.
Yeah.
The issue is the people that work this site, this is how they earn their living, are not comfortable with your presence.
And if you don't have any business here, then you don't need to be here.
They're not comfortable taking my tax dollars for their paycheck?
That's not the question I asked you. I appreciate you trying to twist that, but the issue
I didn't twist it. That's exactly how it is.
No, that's not how it works. The Parks and Rec Department didn't come to your house and directly take money from you to fund their operations. All citizens pay taxes, and out of that tax pool, county departments like the Parks and Rec Department directly behind you get their funding. It does not mean, however, that any person that pays taxes is now a fucking supervisor over any department that they want to be.
No.
They're employees of the county. They don't personally take money out of your pocket. Now, they may be employed by the money that comes out of all of our pockets, but that is not their job. And they did not do a disservice, or they did not harm you in any way. And
I did not harm them in any way, and I did not do them a disservice. I was in threatening in no manner at all.
Well, they find you, they think that they're uncomfortable with you being on the property. So if you
so my rights ends where their feelings begin?
Nope. Your rights end where that authorized personnel only sign and locked door begin.
Their feelings trumps my rights?
Do you have any business on the property? Do you have any business with the building or anybody in it?
Freedom of the press, the First Amendment.
But if you don't have any business in the building, you don't need to be here.
I'm not in the building. I'm out here.
You're on the property.
On public property.
Once you intentionally gained access to a restricted area, you subjected yourself to being trespassed from the property. Not just the building, but the property. So I suggest that you find yourself on a sidewalk before you find yourself in a jail cell.
Where it says customer parking, right down there.
Are you?
Yes, I am a customer.
That's why I asked you, do you have any business with the building? Do you have any business with
I pay them regularly. They take taxes out regularly, so I pay them regularly. That makes me a customer.
That makes you a dumbass.
Now I'm going to go on out here. I got my picture. I know, I lost, I left.
No, you lose because you're a loser First Amendment frauditor who gets personal or financial benefit from the harassment of public officials. And because you're a fucking idiot. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. If you found this video interesting or entertaining, then give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And a massive shout out to all of my channel members and patrons whose support helps me keep doing what I love to do. Calling out idiots on the internet. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.